And what's amazing too is that, Megyn said all those things. And then in her show last night, because one of the things that Megyn said repeatedly was that she does not believe any of the stuff that Candace has said. She doesn't agree with her narrative. She doesn't agree with all of the accusations. She believes that Tyler Robinson is the killer. And in her show last night, Candace calls people like that, people who believe the things that we just outlined that Megyn believes in, are dishonest. So now Megyn goes to all this trouble to say, Candace and I are closer. I'm working on Candace, blah, blah, blah. And Candace rips on her, essentially, not by name, but ripping on anybody who believes those things.
Right.
Yeah. And calling them dishonest. And yet Megyn will continue to embrace this woman. I do not understand it.
And support her.
Do not understand it.
I get it.
And so I thought, well, I probably should watch this damn show because it is going to be the recap of the meeting with Erica. And I sat down to watch it, you guys. I sat down to watch it. I got through 3 minutes before I was so sick to my stomach that I was done. I just couldn't. I caught up with the clips that were flying around on Twitter. But she used the first 3 minutes of her show to mock the trolls on her, TikTok, on all of her various platforms, who were convinced that because she met with Erica, she had been bought out by the Jews. Okay, so she was mocking this idea, but in the process, mocking Jewishness in the very same freaking week that all of these Jews have been slaughtered.
Oh my God.
It was
right.
so disgusting that I just couldn't even believe it. And so self-serving, as you're going to see right here.
Okay, everybody, Shabbat Shalom. I just want to say Shabbat Shalom to everybody back at home. Happy Hanukkah to our greatest friends and allies. And, this is a good time to mention that Israel does have a right to defend itself. Tucker Carlson is Adolf Hitler. And TikTok does need to be purchased by the Mossad. It's just how I'm feeling today. I am not different. Maybe you are different. Welcome back to Candace.
Normally a Kanye song plays right here. And instead it's the Hora.
It's
okay.
diabolical.
You guys are crazy. You guys are absolutely crazy. The amount of people who attacked me for sending out a tweet being like, hey, I'm good, I'm alive. We had a very productive conversation. And they were like, she got the call. She got the call. She's betrayed us. She's doing something else. I can't believe it. This has all just been a show. Calm down. Okay. What do you think happened? Well, Erica said, stop. And then I was frozen for 4 hours and 30 minutes, just like, as they just put all of these talking points into my head. That is not what happened. I keep telling you guys.
Absolutely diabolical.
That's when I stopped. I was like,
oh. And this is who Megyn wants to align herself with? This shit? It's disgusting.
So gross.
It's absolutely disgusting. What is even happening? She is gross.
Yeah, it was vile.
If you support this, I want nothing to do with you.
And that's it, right? Because again, we're looking at good and evil here.
Right.
I mean, it's such a contrast between Erica, right? And freaking Candace. And like, if you still can't see that, we can't be friends. Like, we just can't. There's no way, no way to reconcile this. There's just not.
Especially in light of everything that's happened this week.
Right.
It's like she was just dancing on all the things that happened this week. She has said nothing about the attacks on Jews this week, that the murders of Jews this week, nothing. She said nothing about it. And she dances on those people.
She's despicable in every way.
Vile.
One of the, I guess, pieces of information that came out of their meeting together is that Erica's lawyer attended, and Candace wanted to ask questions of this lawyer because Candace claims to have wanted to leave the meeting believing, as Megyn does, as so many people do, that Tyler Robinson was for sure 100% the guy that pulled the trigger. And she claims that the prosecution, the point that we're at in this investigation is that there is no evidence other than what we, the public, have already seen. And so she just doesn't think that's good enough. And she seems absolutely flabbergasted that she's not entitled or privy to any of the current investigation evidence. And so here's kind of how she explained that.
Okay, so what we have seen is what they have. What is being discussed publicly, this whole like non-expert problem with like, well, you don't know. It's like what you read, his messages that don't have any dates on it, Tyler Robinson writing out everything and the clean alibi. That's what they have. And what he explained to me was that that's the affidavit stage. That's where it's at. And then what takes place now is the investigation is ongoing, right? So right now they're looking for more information. And once investigators, they could very well have obviously footage, and that is why they might feel that, we're definitely gonna get this prosecution. But the reality is they don't actually share that information with the victim. They don't share that information with Erica. They don't, in this part of the process, they will not know what investigators have discovered. This is what the lawyer told me until May. Okay. They have not seen anything that you have not seen, is what I want you to know. So with that in mind, I'm sitting here going, why are you signaling? Why do I feel like the public's being gaslit on this? There's been nothing that's convincing. There are so many commentators who have gone out and said to you, it's overwhelming. The evidence is overwhelming. The text messages that don't have a date, that don't even sound real, that's overwhelming. That to me feels really fake and gay. I really do want to say that to every commentator that is out there trying to tell the public and insisting that if you say it enough times to become real, you're actually just being dishonest.
That was the moment. That's what I was just referring to about her calling out Megyn Kelly, or anybody who believes that evidence that includes Tyler's own freaking parents turning him in is pretty overwhelming. You evil bitch. And so for her to say that that's dishonest, I hope Megyn hears that. I hope she hears it and rethinks what she is doing right now, because you cannot reason with evil.
It's wishful thinking, Ma.
I mean, so
Speaking gay. Faking gay.
My God, oh my God. Okay, we need to take a break because the blood pressure is rising.
I know.
So let's talk about concerned women for a moment.
Right. I don't know if you guys noticed, but we're smack dab in the middle of a cultural war. I don't know. For all the moms and the grandmas that are out there that want to get involved, you see this. You totally see this. Concerned Women for America is the nation's largest public policy real Christian women's organization, and they are a perfect way to get involved politically. They've been around for 45 years. They know how to do things. All you got to do is donate $20 or more. You're going to get a copy of their book, written by CEO and President Penny Nance. It's called A Woman's Guide, 7 Rules for Success in Business and Life. It's a great book. It's a great gift if you want to give that for Christmas. But then they also will help you get involved. They have all sorts of ways to do that. They will educate, equip, and mobilize you to help you make a real impact in your community, every level of government. They have collegiate chapters for young women. They have different ways of outreach for moms, professionals, mature women like us. And they just help you build your influence across just different avenues politically. So it's a great organization. All you got to do is donate $20, concernwomen.org/chicks to get your copy and get more involved. And we highly encourage you to do this because they're just a wonderful organization.
You guys, midterms are less than a year away. Like when we hit January, we're going to be in midterm year. So now is a great time to get involved. Now is a great time.